Polling to 58 constituencies across the country as part of phase 6 of the Lok Sabha elections 2024 has ended. And in fact, according to tentative figures across those 58 constituencies, the initial estimate is that close to around 60% polling has taken place across these 58 constituencies. Insofar as Haryana is concerned, the tentative figure suggests that it's crossed a little over 61. There were no reports of incidents. It is an important election for Haryana. 10 Lok Sabha constituencies that went to polls today. The polls will see whether there is a resurgence of the Congress party in these elections or the BJP continues to dominate as far as Lok Sabha constituency is concerned. I'm joined by my senior colleague, Geetanjali, who's been with us for the entire day. Geetanjali, first give us details about the turnout and what it was last year compared to it. Though these are tentative figures, but at least what are the officials saying?
Till 7 o'clock, we've had 63% polling.
Okay.
And last time in the 2019 Lok Sabha polls, Haryana polling percentage was 70%. Just over 70%, 70.3. So this time polling has been really low compared to last time. And essentially, it could be the heat factor at play.
So, even if the figures are revised, which happens normally after 9 p.m., still it's now almost certain that it will not touch what it was last time.
Yeah.
So, what are the political parties saying? They must be interpreting it in their own manner. What are both the parties saying?
So, in the urban segment, generally voter turnout is low. It's in the rural segment that voters come out in large numbers. So this time it has been low across the board. There are lots of places where in the afternoon booths had no voters at all. So they were sitting idle. All the rush was in the morning and in the evening.
Right.
So BJP says that it will go to their advantage, that turnout is low. That means people have faith in them, so they want to continue. Congress says that low voter turnout will go in its favor.
And if we talk about Karnal, that's a constituency which many were talking about because Mr. Khattab contesting from there, Mr. Saini also. What was the mood there?
Again, the same situation. The voter turnout was low. Till I think 4 o'clock in the evening, we had about 40% vote polled, which is very little.
Right. And heat wave, according to you, played a crucial role in that.
It did. Because most polling booths saw a rush in the morning and in the evening. Right. During the afternoon, they didn't have too many takers.
And also interesting, we saw some interesting visuals, especially from the rural areas of Haryana, where women voters turned up in a sizable number.
Yeah.
I mean, what would that indicate? I mean, women voters turned, though we don't have an official, final figure on how many turned out, but it seems that they turned out in good number. What does it indicate?
But in rural areas, generally, Rohit, people participate with a lot of enthusiasm.
Right.
It's the urban pockets that create a problem for any political party.
Right.
So, women have always been in the forefront when it comes to voting and exercising their right.
But in the urban centers, there was general apathy towards voting. What about places like Gurgaon, Faridabad? Again,
Similar situation. Most of them had this same situation where in the urban pockets, voter turnout was very low. So I think the rural segment has compensated slightly for the urban shortfall.
Thank you so much, Geetanjali. So there you have the voter turnout. Eventually, it's though the official figures are still not in the final figures, it will take some time. But as far as preliminary estimates are concerned, it will end up well below the 2019 mark. And now it remains to be seen who has actually benefited from this low voter turnout. Both the parties claiming it's to their advantage. We're also waiting for the final figures from Delhi, but it seems likely to be a very subdued voter turnout. There also, it's an important battle in Delhi, where 7 Lok Sabha seats are up for grabs. A crucial election for Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. The BJP, there was some sort of a controversy through the day when a former minister in Pakistan, he tweeted in favor of Mr. Kejriwal. Mr. Kejriwal then snubbing him. So clearly, action-oriented day there. But generally, as many have been saying, that these elections have been sort of a boring election. Basically, in the absence of a strong surge or wave, that's what many believe that it's been sort of boring, and the turnout clearly reflective of that. Now, it remains to be seen what eventually happens. June 4th is the day when the results will be out. Haryana polls are done and dusted now. The action will shift to Punjab now, which will go to polls on 1st of June. We'll provide you all the updates from the ground, from now Punjab, and also other places where the elections will be held. You can log on to our website, tribunemedia.com, and also follow us on our other social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and X to know latest updates on the election results and the polling. Meanwhile, thanks for watching.